What's up, folks? Welcome to Mindset Tabletop. I'm Matt McCann, and this is The Mindset, Part 7. Now we're moving down here to the bottom shelf. And starting off with War Games. First one's going to be Viral. Now, this was championed by the brothers Murph. This is a game that definitely interested me when I first heard about it from them, and then I looked up how to play. And this is really cool because it's basically an area control game, but you have a fixed path, and the path is the bloodstream. You have to travel through the bloodstream to get to the organ that you want to get to, and then take majority of that section with your virus. Each virus has their own particular special ability, and yeah, that's the way it works. It's basically an area control game, but it looks really cool, and I like the roadway mechanism there with the bloodstream. So that's Viral. Looking forward to playing this one. This is my shelf of shame right here, the full shelf of shame, because I haven't played any of these yet, including Ascension Tactics. Since you probably heard me talk about Ascension before, it's one of my favorite deck building games, if not my very favorite. And this is the war game version of it. It adds a board and space and movement. And so you're using movement to move around the board and fight different characters against each other. It doesn't have resounding love from the community, but it's definitely something that might interest me. I might like it. So I really want to give this a shot one day. I also want to get some, if it's really good, I want to get some terrain for this, because you can get terrain and play around with it like that. So yeah, that's Ascension Tactics. Down below here, this was a gift from my buddy Mark So, Magic Arena of the Planeswalkers. And this got the Innistrad expansion here. So I don't really know much about this other than it's kind of like Ascension Tactics. Ascension Tactics is like a similar thing to this. Apparently, I've heard Ascension Tactics is better, but I still want to try this. This is going to take a while to learn, though. I was reading through the book. It's very complex, but looks like it could be very, very fun. So I want to give it a shot. All right, now moving over here to Dungeon Crawlers. We've got Munchkin. Now, this is the game that started the Modern Collection, folks. This is the one. I saw Will Wheaton do a video on Tabletop about this game, and it looked really, really fun to me, and that show was so good. Bring back Tabletop. Will Wheaton, please bring that show back. It was so great. Really high production, nice, beautifully written, really interesting people on the show. Tabletop was great. But yeah, I saw Munchkin on there, and this actually got me collecting games again. I really don't play this very much anymore. It is super simple. It's really a beginner game, and it's not my kind of thing. It's way too light for me. But I'm always going to keep this just for sentimental quality, because this really started the whole thing. So thank you, Munchkin. Folklore the Affliction. Man, this is disappointing. I really want to figure this out, but this game is way too hard. I got sold at one of my FLGS, one of my friendly local game stores, sold me on this because I was actually looking for Descent, and they didn't have it. And this guy was like, you know what? You should get this. It's better. And from what I've seen from Descent, I haven't played Descent, but I've seen a lot of videos about it. It does seem like Folklore would be better, because this game is fun. It is really fun. It's awesome. It's very immersive. This is a fantasy dungeon crawler where you are fighting vampires and werewolves. So if Twilight were cool, that's what Folklore is. It's amazing. This game has so much potential to be incredibly fun and memorable. But the problem with the game is even the weakest creature in this game is more powerful than you. The little puds, the little minions, are more powerful than you. It seems impossible to survive in this game. It is so incredibly hard. And you get loot and stuff like that, but it's just not enough. And my friend and I had just really a lot of trouble trying to get through the stages in this game. It is really, really, really super hard. So I don't know. I haven't really delved into the depths of Board Game Geek to try and find any answers for how to make this game easier, but it is just absolutely God level difficulty. So Folklore of the Affliction could be incredibly fun, amazing, if it wasn't so hard. Okay, moving down to Gloomhaven. It's a hugely popular game, super famous. Now Frosthaven is out, the sequel to it, and that's pretty popular. So far, I hate this game. I am going to give it another shot, but this was not a fun experience at all. This is not the looty dungeon crawly experience that I expected to have. And, again, it's, if you really look into it, it doesn't really claim to be. But what I didn't like about this game was the hook of it is this awesome card system where you play 2 cards, and they both have a top and a bottom. You have to play the top of one and the bottom of the other and try and synergize them together to move forward, to attack, to open things, and to try and get through this dungeon and basically kill everything before you run out of cards. And you are permanently burning cards too. Like some of them have an effect that if you use it, you get rid of the card completely. This happens way quicker than you think it's going to happen. So this comes down to a trial and error system of what are the exact order in which I need to play my cards in order to get through this dungeon and maybe get one of those treasures that I see. After you get through the dungeon, if you do, you are going to have to use all of the money that you earned to heal yourself. And then you're going to move on to the next dungeon, which is going to be a little bit harder, but you didn't have the money to upgrade yourself. At least I didn't. I think this may be one of those games where people do really well because they just forgot that they made a mistake. It is really kind of set up for you to lose, and there's no discovery because you see the entire dungeon before you play it. So there's no surprises. And most of the loot that you see, you're not even going to have the cards to go get it. So this is a very, very frustrating, very punishing, very tight game that a lot of people really love. But I think there's some shenanigans going on with these people that are blowing through Gloomhaven because it's really incredibly difficult and not rewarding at all. So not nearly as fun as Folklore of the Affliction, even though that one is also impossible. It's still way more fun than this. So I do not recommend Gloomhaven, but I am going to give it a couple more shots because maybe there was something I did wrong, or maybe I just kind of need to cheat like everyone else does to make it fun. So anyway, that's the end of the segment for today. I will be back for the final segment. This is The Mindset. You've been watching Mindset Tabletop. I really appreciate it, folks. Thank you so much. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you have not already subscribed to the channel so you can get notifications of future videos. I'm going to be back with the final installment. Thank you so much. Leave a comment down below if you've played any of these games or if you agree or disagree with my controversial take on Gloomhaven. But let me know what you think of these games, and have a great day, folks.